Yo, what is going on? Let's get this moved over here. We can get stream pulled up in two spots, right? Make sure this is muted. Alright, sound good, sound good. I can't tell. I think my speakers are messed up. I don't even know at this point. Let's get this stream over in the self promo. Where that at? Where that at? Self promo. We building. Let's go. Let's hop it over into emojis. We'll drop it in a couple spots. I'm not gonna do too many though. Not about that. Not about that life. Yo, Ether, what's going on, man? So I believe it's a crystal or like the clear Kara. But to be completely honest, I don't know. I think it's the clear though. This is actually my buddy's board. He ordered it forever ago and it finally came in. So I'm going to be building it for him. Today we're going to be doing kind of a rudimentary build. No loop switches or nothing. We're just going to throw them in, throw the keycaps on and see how it is. Kind of plain like that and see what it's like unlooped and whatever. Probably use some footage from this to make a video out of it. So yeah, let me probably wait another minute or so and then I'll bust out everything. We'll start moving some of the stuff up on the screen here. We've got the T1s. I actually went out of my way this time to make sure I don't dox myself, which is a first. Because I think I've doxed myself on every stream for the last, like, 4 streams. There's the keycap set. Ooh, sheesh, yeah, you're hyped for this one. Hey, see, that's hype. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I've been waiting on this for a while now. I'm trying to think back to when he ordered this. It's probably been like 5 months, 6 months. It's probably since like November maybe. So 5 months, I think. Or that'd be 6. Right? Got the goods here, the Kara. So we've got all the build pieces on stream. Got the BB Bop. Check that out. Ooh, that's looking good in this lighting, man. I don't know why. Always gotta have the food ready. But, alright, let's crack into it. Okay. And let's move, actually, we're going to move the ID80 off the screen here, well, up to the top so we can actually have some space. We got the candle we got going today is black pine and oak moss. Got it from Marshall's. Clean cut. Okay, the packaging is looking sick. So this is actually going to be the first thing I've ever received from Rama. Dox myself already. I tried, but of course they put more packaging in this. So I'm going to have to edit that one out, of course. And so it's looking like, move the overall larger box out of the way. This is going to be the smaller box inside. Got a lot of foam in here. So this looks like it's going to be all of the parts. There's nothing else down underneath there. Seems like a pretty premium experience at this point. I'm really liking this. So what we've got here, first and foremost, is kind of a bag. It's a. Is this resealable? It is. Nice. So inside we've got a really nice. Actually, this is a really nice cable. That's cool. We've got ourselves one of the famous Rama Works keycap pullers, which I did not know this came with. So that's cool. Seems pretty nice. I've only seen these in the yellow, so this is kind of cool. I kind of want to test this one out. Let's see how it works. I like how these are actually a little bit shorter. The little ends that you grab with are a little shorter. I'm gonna get another keycap for another puller for comparison. And so you can kind of see here. You can see the green one. I'm gonna put that up to the camera. You might not be able to see it still. You can see the green one. It's a lot. They're a lot longer, and I've broken many a switches with these. So this seems like it's gonna be awesome. We've got ourselves a safety screwdriver in here, hex screwdriver, as well as some screws, and it looks like there's going to be some more screws and another screwdriver. This is going to be a lot more complicated of a build than I originally thought was going to be a thing. So interesting. Excited about this keycap puller though. That's really cool. And that cable is pretty sick. I'm sure my buddy's gonna like that. Next up, we've got the PCB as well as the, I believe this is rubber for the gasket. Now I'm gonna assume that the rubber is not already in place. Inside the PCB bag, we've got our, this is gonna be a lot more complicated of a build than I expected, to be completely honest here. Because it's got a daughter board. It's a really nice looking PCB. This little logo down here is a cool touch. The back is got the same logo on there. I guess this is actually the top, not the back. But cool. This is the first board I will be putting together with a daughter board, so that'll be interesting to figure out. I may actually have to experiment a little bit with this and figure it out, but yeah, sick. I'm looking forward to seeing the actual case now. Here is the box of the Kara. This thing is so premium looking. This box is sick. I definitely want to order some more from Rama Works. Actually, one of my favorite boards of all time is a Rama Works board. I believe it's the M60. I think it's the M60A or B. I don't remember, but what the letter is. But just the M60. Awesome. Let's go ahead and pop this guy open, and we'll show you the rest of this too. Got some more designs on the back. These are super cool, really well done. I always appreciate good design, and Rama Works kind of leads that, in my opinion, as far as it comes to keyboards in general, and as well as packaging. They have fantastic design, and their website. I have not seen another keyboard website that rivals theirs in terms of quality. Their website's insane. Kind of a Rama Works shill to an extent. Never bought anything from them because money. However, their stuff is sick. Love their app. I love their design. Before we open that, actually, let's check out the rest of the box if there's anything else. So we've got the same top here. The bottom just shows what the bottom of the case looks like. Seeing some yellow bleed through. There's a Rama logo there, as well as, so it is the iced version. So we did get the clear. So iced is what we're talking about here. So let's go ahead and open this sucker, see how it is. So they have an assembly manual. That's really cool. I've actually never seen one of these built. I've seen them used, probably because I typically skip to the end of build videos. I don't know, is that bad? Do I expect people to watch my videos if I'm gonna skip to the end of a lot of others? I don't know. Unless I catch them live, which I usually do for, you know, some of the people that I actually talk to in the community, like Hippio. And I was watching Board Bear yesterday. That was a pretty cool. I believe it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or 2 days ago. So this seems like it should be, I mean, there's a lot of steps, but I've been building these guys, these little Gundams here. Lighting is not fantastic because of this box, I believe. Whatever. I've been building those. So I know how to follow steps. Let's try to fix this desk light a little bit. Angle it upwards, get a bit more lighting on the actual box. But yep, that's really cool. Put that off to the side. Now it seems like we've got the plate. This is a polycarbonate plate. It seems like there's already some gaskets mounted on it, and there is the case underneath. I'll get the plate out in a second, but let's go ahead and pull out the full case. So it's obviously not screwed together. There you go. Big chunk of plastic. I'm actually going to turn off my camera so we can see all of this. Big old chunk of plastic here. There is the USB-C is in the center. There is also a nice little touch. Let me see if I can fix some of this lighting. I don't know why it all of a sudden got a little darker. Maybe my camera is trying to compensate or something. But let's go ahead and turn that on. And that might help a little bit, yeah. So you can see there's a Rama Works logo up top. Pretty cool. Yeah, nice little typing angle they got going on there, and the bottom, pretty nice. It says Rama Works, and that's actually on the inside. It's not on the outside. Kind of interesting. I believe that's all for the box. I don't think there's anything else underneath here. So let's go ahead and close that up and throw that back in its box. So here we've got the plate. Did not rip very clean. This packaging is awesome. I really do like this. That's the underneath there. Yeah, this seems like to be the gold standard. This is pretty sick. So, this does seem to have like built-in gaskets because of the silicone dampener. Like they have, you know, kind of these gasket pieces up top, but I assume we'll still use those. I'm gonna have to figure it out. What's up, MCare? How you doing, man? Yes, the iced is awesome. I think it's going to look really cool when we get the full set through, too. The switches that we're using are Smoky T1s. Yeah, these are going to look sick inside. And then my buddy's also a big fan of Pokemon. He bought all of these things. He bought the keycap set that we're going to be rocking before we start putting this build together, which I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit to show off. The keycap set is a Banggood set, and it is specifically a Alolan Vulpix / Ninetales set. I believe the profile is DSA. I've actually had these sitting in my closet for a very long time. Same with the T1s, actually. My lighting constantly is getting changed. Let me make sure I can turn that off in auto real quick. So maybe a little bit washed out now, but the brightness should be a little better. So we're gonna be rocking some DSA Alolan Vulpix / Ninetales, which is pretty cool. Overall, the quality of these, the legends are pretty decent. They're actually relatively consistent, which is nice. You don't see that a lot from Banggood sets, but they're pretty centered for the most part. And the feel of them is, they're PBT, so they feel like PBT keycaps. The actual legends themselves are pretty nice and thick. And then here we've got some more novelties down under here with some more Vulpixes up top. So pretty excited to put this all together. I actually think this is going to mesh really well with the iced keycap set, or with the iced board, I mean. So let's go ahead and close that off and set that off to the side and get building. Gonna take a quick bite of the BB Bop. Give me 1 second. There you go. You can see some nice food. I always like to make everybody hungry. Or it may look disgusting to some of you guys. I honestly have no clue. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this build manual out. And sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Alien Eats Pretzels? How's it going? But yeah, sorry I'm always eating on stream. I typically have to do these streams like when I get home from work, and I'm usually pretty busy like from the second I get home. What's going on, man? How's it going? I'm gonna move the T1s out of the way to clear off a little bit of space here. And we're gonna leave the PCB off to the side. Cable we do not need right now. We definitely don't need the switch puller. Yeah, the car PCB is pretty sick. You can see they've got this cool little like logo down here. It's like a little woman. Yeah, the PCB is really nice. I'm actually very excited to put this together. It's going great. Yeah, no, I'm doing really good. I'm actually really excited this came in. It wasn't well, it was supposed to come in yesterday, but then they tried to deliver it 2 days ago and I wasn't home, DHL, and they wouldn't leave it. So then it was supposed to come in yesterday, or yeah, it was gonna come in again yesterday, but my roommate wasn't awake to accept it, but he was home. So it came today, and I had to set it up so they would just leave it, which is ended up working out that way. What about the car? But yeah, so I'm glad I'm finally getting to build this because it's been around forever. Is that an Undertale logo? Let me see. Does that mean anything to you? I have played a little bit of Undertale. I believe I've beat the first boss. Or yeah, I think it's the first boss. You had a signature yeah. Well, so again, I wasn't the one who actually ordered this board. This is my buddy's board, and so I'm building it for him, but he had it sent to my house. So I didn't really have those settings on hand. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the instructions of what they want. Don't care about dimensions. Don't care about all of these. Okay, silencing stabilizers. So I don't need any help with stabilizers. They do have adding heat shrink to the stabilizer wire optional. Huh. I've never thought of that, but that is actually genius. Putting heat shrink on the end of your stabilizers. Also, these look like Morgri stabilizers. The way that they're shaped, they're all rounded like Morgri. Silencing the keycap itself. You can get obviously you get keycap foam. Okay, the build guide. So about a half of this is the build guide, or maybe 2/3 is about yeah. So the stabilizers not included. I believe. Let me check. I may actually have to yank a set of stabilizers from another keyboard I have. Which, if that's the case, I won't be too hurt. I didn't think about these being plate mount, or being PCB mount stabilizers, I mean. This is not closing properly on this side. There you go. Hey, what's up, Board Bear? Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Let me, I need to get stabilizers for this board. Hey, don't worry, man. I have not gotten very far. You kind of just missed the unboxing experience. So, from there, we're going to be putting this thing together. We've got T1s right here. My keycap set's kind of off to the side, but, yeah, thanks for hopping in. I got to find a screw-in screw-in stabilizer set. I think I've got one right behind me, so give me a second. Alright, so these are going to be horribly tuned. Hey, Lackersh is here too. Let's go. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'm going to go ahead and give him the inverse set. Actually, after this video, I may order some Duroc Duroc V2s from like Amazon. Get them shipped here, and I'm gonna do some work on them boys to make this thing sound crispy. Probably gonna lube the T1s with either 3204 or 205G0, but we'll also test out 3203. I know a lot of people like 3203 with switches or with tactiles. I'm not the biggest fan. However, I don't think T1s are. I think the bump is pretty small. Actually, no, this is pretty good. They'll probably be fine with 3205 or with 205G0, but we're gonna have to figure it out. So the stabs we're gonna be rocking today are, where did I put that? Okay, so these are equals stabs, C3 equals, and we're gonna be rocking the green outside with the purple insides. I actually need the stab bars though, so let me grab those as well. Are T1's top bump or mid bump? Let me test for you because I have not used these actually. They feel very top bump. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're top bump. But I would have to test them against something that would be mid bump so I can tell you like a 100% answer for that. Because I am not super experienced in tactiles, if I'm being completely honest with you here. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Got some stabilizer cushions there, which is nice. Some extra stuff there. And I'm gonna get a magnet bowl right there. 2mm. 4mm total travel, so that would be mid bump. Yeah, I mean, it's so like it honestly feels like it's a bump right at the top, but I don't know, the bump feels more strong on the way up. Keyboard build. If you do exclamation point build, you will see exactly what's going on in this board. With the exception of the stabilizers, which are C3 equals, I've got these neon yellow / greens with the purple. I'm actually going to be doing an Evangelion build at some point, which is why I have these, and it's going to be this combination right here. So, off to the side though, and then we've got the purple bars. I'm not going to be tuning these or anything during this stream. The purpose of this is going to be solely just putting the board together and testing it out completely unmodified. I will be going back through and modifying it all the way, making this thing sing. It's going to be a nice premium board. My buddy's been waiting on this thing for a very long time now, so I'm really excited to be able to finally start working on it. Stabilizers come pre-clipped, it looks like, which is nice. I have not used these at all. They've been sitting in a box for a while. Let's go ahead and put these together. This is a juicy stream. Juicy. Very juicy. I don't know if you've ever watched MMORPG RS. If you ever watch any old school RuneScape content, he used to say that all the time. Oh, yes. Evangelion. There's a lot of like anime content coming out movie wise. Like, I don't know if you know it or if you follow Dragon Ball Z at all, or just Dragon Ball. I think it's Super. Super just announced a new movie 2 coming in 2022, which I'm really excited about. So my little brother just recently got into Dragon Ball Z, or just Dragon Ball, and I'm really excited for. I'll probably see if he wants to go see the movie, if it's going to be in theaters. So yeah, Evangelion's been, I feel like it's kind of gained a lot of relevance over the last year or so, and with that, I feel like it's kind of had this rebirth of content in America, which has been sick, because I am kind of in love with Evangelion and the aesthetic. It's it's up there in my top favorite animes. I need to rewatch it again, but yeah, I'm a huge fan. All right, so we've got some stabs off to the side here, and how many stabilizers will be needed? That is a good question. We need the 6.25 unit, I'd imagine. Probably not a 7. Put the 7 back in. But I guess we'll figure out the hard way, right? I'm not going to look it up. We'll just make all the stabs, and then we won't use what we don't need. It's not like it matters, because these are coming back apart anyways at some point. How do these go in? These are very tight stabilizers. This is going to be really annoying whenever they're lubed. I'm going to my hands are going to be disgusting. But again, I probably will not be using these on his board for the final build. I think I'm going to buy some Duroc V2s online. Okay. Normally I would want to buy V2s, from a vendor. I like to be able to support other people in the keyboard community, especially vendors. That being said, my buddy's been waiting on this for a long time, and if I can get them in 2 days, that would be insane. Is that a WKL 60%? Can you explain what WKL means? Windows keyless? Is that what that is? I don't know what WKL means. I've actually never seen that term. It is a 60%. I do know that. I've got a feeling. So what? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 stabs. Window keyless. Okay, good. I was right. Not win keyless. That's HHKB. Yeah, it is HHKB layout. Yeah. Dude, I hate that I say it that way. Because that's how like British people say HHKB. British people say HHKB, and for some reason I always say it that way. Like I don't know why. I watch and I don't think it's just British people. I think it's non-Americans typically say it that way. Like I think Take Keyboards says it that way. Take Keyboards is the person he first got me into keyboards. I watched him before anybody else, and that's kind of what got me into it. But that's why I reference him. I don't think he's American. I'm pretty sure he's Australian. But stabilizer's not included, so we're gonna have to install these on the PCB first. You didn't mean that it wasn't. Okay. Yeah. Yep. It is the HHKB layout. 60%. Got to open up the PCB. Feels real dangerous being right next to the plug-in for the daughter board. This thing is even cooler open. Yeah, that's really sick looking. So oddly enough, my friend wanted this for gaming, which I feel like HHKB layouts for gaming is like not the best because you lose that control row, or like being able to hit that is a lot harder. But I'm still really excited. Yeah, I think Lego manual. Yeah, I see that. Also looks like a comic book. Kind of liking that. Friend is keeping. Is stock, no lubing or anything. It's refreshing, especially on Rama. Yeah. Sorry. Either I have a little hard time understanding it. I think that is keeping it stock, no lubing. It's refreshing, especially on Rama. You're just saying it's refreshing that I'm keeping it stock. I'm not sure if a word got messed up in there, but I think in the end I probably will be doing, some more modifications to it to make it sound cleaner, but I do want to try it stock first. So we've got all this. I don't know where the daughter board's gonna mount. I believe it. Well, actually, yeah, I do. It's down in the bottom of this case right here. Yeah, it's the Wii manual. That's what we're building here. Okay, so stabs. Let's get to the actual fun stuff here. Right? I need a screwdriver. Are these... They are. Okay. Did any of the screws they give us? Nope. Let me grab a screwdriver. There we go. Trusty screwdriver. And we will put down the PCB foams on this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now while I'm at it. I'm gonna move the case out of the way. I'll just use this to put down. Yeah, I literally can't type on this phone. Yeah, I thought you mentioned you weren't leaving the switches. So for now, I'm actually gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them stock for the time being, but I think I'm gonna lube them. Before I didn't want to, and now I feel like it's gonna be a good idea. I feel like T1s are pretty nice actually unlubed. Their factory lubing is done really well. Recently bought this nice set of tools for Gunpla, but we're gonna go ahead and use a little pinchers here. But yeah, I think I will be lubing them. But I'm gonna do a test between, you know, different types of lube, see how it works, and then also stock. And it may not be worthwhile. So we're gonna figure it out. So why is there an LED underneath the stabilizer? Well, interesting. But we're still gonna put down the stabilizer foam there. There's only 3 stabs, so that's really nice. That's gonna make modding them really, really nice. I think I'm gonna try what they were talking about using, what's it called, heat shrink on stabs. Like, I've never heard that before, but it actually sounds like an insane idea. If anything though, I'm gonna try heat shrink versus Holy Mod, because I've been using Holy Mod and it's insane. However, the heat shrink sounds like it would be even more permanent, so I kind of want to try that out. Yeah, dude. Curious to see how it sounds. It's been a while since you've heard some nice stocks. Yeah, dude. The T1s sound great. Personally, in my opinion, I almost decided like months ago that I wasn't gonna do them, but then I don't know. I want to make sure that this is as premium of a build, you know, with what I've got in front of me for my friend, as I can do. So if the lube sounds better even slightly, I'll definitely do it. Yeah, Bored Bear Dude, slide into my DMs about Gunpla. I cannot help you very much. Honestly, most of my knowledge about Gunpla is from E1. E1's been the goat about that kind of stuff. It's been helping me out a ton. I've got a couple models that I've been building. This is my show off to the side. The what is it, RX7 or R7? I don't know if it's RX or R78A. It's like kind of the OG. I don't really remember its name. And then this is the Core Gundam from I don't remember the series, Build Divers, and with the Unraven suit on. And this isn't complete yet. I'm still working on it. But I also have a suit of armor for it too that I can change out. So I'm excited to keep working on those a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the spacebar first. But yeah, going back to this, Ether, dude, the stabs on this are gonna sound. Oh, it is 7 units. Okay, the stabs on this are gonna sound real bad for now, because I'm not modding them at all yet. So the rest of the board might sound good, but the stabs are going to sound absolute dog water. And I'm okay with that for now, because I'm probably going to get V2s for this instead of using these C3 equals stabs I've got. Yeah, thank you. Been putting in some work recently on those Gunplas. They've been a lot of fun. So yeah, E1's definitely been helping me out a ton, because I do not know what I'm doing, and I have bought in the wrong thing multiple times, the wrong pieces. I bought a set I thought was correct. Turned out it wasn't. Like, AKA, it was not a Gundam. It was like an armor, or I think it was a weapon set. I bought a weapon set, so I took that back, and I thought I was buying a Gundam again, and I bought an armor set and a weapon set. Didn't buy the Gundam, so I had to go online and buy it because the store I was buying them from did not have them. So pretty much trying to get into it is a bit difficult, honestly, but it's definitely really cool, and it's a slightly cheaper hobby depending on how serious you get with it. Than keyboards. Actually, I don't want to say slightly. It is significantly cheaper. So it's kind of something I've been doing on the side for fun. In the meantime, why does it feel like... Oh, that's why. I'm dumb. I just tried to put a screw in the wrong part of the stabilizer. Big idiot over here, guys. Also, these just feel weird being fully plastic. Feels weird putting screws just straight into plastic. There's no like metal mount on the inside like Duroc V2s have. I don't know how much I like that. All right. I'm gonna make these pretty loose. Okay, works. Alright, sick. One stab in. Let's go for a second. To anyone who's here, does anyone know why some stabs go upside down? Or I guess with the bar on top and some go on the bottom? Is there a like legitimate reason aside from PCB design? Like I feel like there isn't, but I have never made a PCB, so I genuinely don't know. Something I've kind of thought about in passing as I've been building boards, and I'm just like, why is it that way? Would also be good information because there is a possibility in the distant future that I might try to make boards, design them. PCB threading for sure. Okay. Sure, pretty sure. But yeah. There is a possibility that I might try to design a board at some point, or at least work with somebody to do so, because I do have some connections in real life to people who have milling machines, and as well as, you know, I have connections to a couple product designers and other things like that. So we will see, but it would be kind of sick. It's just not something that I'm like really looking forward to do right now. But it is a possibility, and so that information is always nice. I would like to own at least one more premium board before I try to do anything like that, though. So I can really feel as if I've got a taste for it. Maybe when keyboard gatherings come back into play with COVID on the downswing, go check out one of those. Pretty sure, so I'm in Columbus right now, Columbus, Ohio, and I'm pretty sure the keyboard community, like there's like actually like a decent amount of people from here. I think that Theremin Goat might be from here, or at least like living here, which is kind of cool to think about. And I know a couple other people from here too. Okay. So the stabs are in place. Rattly as hell. But that's okay. I may ask my friend if he wants these stabs, because if he wants them, I'll give them to him for sure. But otherwise, I'm going to go with some Duroc V2s. These seem like they would be pretty nice, though, at the end of the day. Okay. So, stabs are done. Moving on. we are going to put the plate on. So there we go. It's all in place. Okay, forgot, it doesn't actually attach. So there we go. Toronto has a nice keyboard community as well. Yeah, Toronto is also not very far from Columbus either. So I'm looking forward to like some meets and stuff here in the future because I've never been to one. Haven't been in the keyboard community for too long. It's been about probably close to a year now. So I think it would be kind of sick to meet up. Yeah, dude, it's a Lego booklet, man. Thanks for stopping by, Zach. You didn't answer my question last night, though. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, so we need the Rama screws. And so they are the bigger ones, I believe. This is a... No, that doesn't make any sense. Is this upside down? Oh, okay. The plate does not go on yet. Yeah, in-person meets are dope. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. I've never really been a part of a community like that, like doing something like that in a community. So I think it would be a really cool thing to experience for sure. Zach, I asked you a question on your server last night, on your Discord. Well, I guess it wasn't technically directed at you. I was kind of just screwing around. So, these little guys here, I don't think it really matters which direction. We're going to go into the holes. There are 6 of them. Let's try to center that a bit better. Oh, you were asleep? Oh, yeah, I forgot you were like 5 hours ahead of me. I figured you would have been out by then or something. Okay. Are those in place? It looks like there's a lot more for some reason. But there are not. Oh, never mind. I just am looking at this wrong. What? I'm supposed to flip this over? That ain't gonna work, but I guess let's try it out, right? Let's figure out which screw... Okay, so that small guy. Small guy. This is gonna be horrendous. I do not like this. Alright, adjust the PCB, come on. Zach, how's the hair stuff treating you? Apparently, I did this wrong or something because it's not working from the bottom. Is this thing right? It just doesn't feel right. Let's try flipping this and see if that works. If that works, I'm going to be pissed because this would just be terrible instructions if that's the case. Not instructions, but like... I guess instructions on the specific piece itself. I don't really know what I'm saying. I've got a feeling this just isn't centered. It's like spinning out. Your hair hasn't all fallen out yet, so that's a big plus. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Actually, no, I was hoping that it would fall out, so you're kind of foiling my plan. Okay, that is on target. Let's try once more. That is doing absolutely nothing. What is this? That's why? Because I'm stupid. We learned something new today, guys. It's these. I'm putting the wrong screws in. Your hair hasn't fallen out though, but that being said, has it improved in quality at all? That's the real question. That's what I want to know. Has your confidence boosted tenfold? I'm about to lose it, guys. This damn screw. I would say yes. You would say yes? Yes. Argan oil is the best. You gotta get a better hair mask, I think. That's gonna do the trick for you better. I think it would be a lot easier if I just flipped this over and I wasn't so dumb. So dang dumb. Number 2 is the hair mask. Yeah, I will say argan oil is great because it's a lot more applicable. Like you don't really have to spend time doing it. You can pretty much do it every day. Yeah, so yeah, I actually used Tresemme at some point too. I think my mom used to buy that stuff. It's kind of like mock salon stuff. Which is an interesting deal. So one of the little metal guys fell out. Probably the middle one because that one was not a full enclosure. Screwed in nice and easy there. And let's get this top. Yeah, it was definitely the middle one. Man, I'm a little salty that this is such a intense build because I'm just gonna have to take it apart. But I mean, I guess I get to do it twice, which is kind of cool. I'm probably not gonna have another Rama Works board for quite some time, so can't complain too hard. That I get to work on such quality for free at that, actually. Not my own board, so. Gosh, I am tripping over here. Those stabs sound fantastic. Woo! Okay. That's the wrong screw. You think it affects the longevity of volume rather than anything else? Yeah, so with the argan oil, I definitely notice like my hair likes to stay where it is a lot better, which doesn't make a lot of sense because it doesn't really do much. However, one good thing too about argan oil, if you're blow drying your hair, argan oil is a heat protectant, so it will help keep your hair healthy with the blow dryer, which is nice. and it will help it from being frizzy. Okay, so we are done with that part. So let's move on. So we've got it screwed in. Looks like it is time to put in switches. Yeah, so I use argan oil specifically for smoothness for myself. That's why I did it to begin with. However, yeah, it does help with a couple. It does have some other benefits too. Did I really mess that up? I did. How do I mess it up and I can straight see the entire thing? You know nothing about these products. Yeah, Zach kind of just bought what I told him to. I think I'm putting... Oh, okay, that one went in good. Zach, if you are interested, like I pretty much learned like all my hair stuff, like men's hair care, stuff like that in general from Alex Costa on YouTube. He's got a lot of like corny videos, like he does like dating advice, which is like a lot of the pointers aren't very good in my opinion. Like they just seem like overly corny and like not really applicable to everybody. However, I will say his hair advice and like basically talking about, yeah, for beard and hair care and stuff like that, he does a really good job at explaining that. So yeah, he has very good style. He's also a cool dude. Like I actually do think Alex Costa is really cool. But yeah, I'm not a not a big fan of the dating advice, but he's also appealing to like, you know, like high school kids, high school guys. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, Zach. So these stabs are not the right stabs. I will be changing these out when time comes. However, if my friend does say he wants these, I guess I'll go ahead and keep them. But I was gonna get some V2s, some Duroc V2 Smoky for this, to kind of match the T1s here. I just don't have them right now. I actually bought some a while ago, but I ended up using them on a different board, so I'm gonna need some more. Looks like I'm performing surgery here with all these tools. Move that out of the way. Great part about this board is that it's a 60%, so not that many switches. It's also really weird putting switches into the PCB before I put the PCB in the keyboard. Not super used to that. Zach, I pretty much just spammed all my friends in real life. Was like, hey, when are you going to build a keyboard? Like every day I kept saying that. Just was really annoying. And then eventually they thought it was cool. The Matrix No Edge Group Buy. I don't think I know that one. Yo. Guys. These are all coming out. Nobody stopped me. Nobody stopped me. Okay, let the record show. We got no friends here. I'm not going to say what I messed up, but you're going to find out. Messed up a major step. KTT Roses. What's MB? Might just be able to pull these out. Nope. It's a little hard. These hot swap sockets are like freaking a tank. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm taking all the switches out. Sorry. I'll show you what I missed. The plate. I missed the plate. I was wondering why the switches were like sticking up real high. It's because I didn't put the freaking plate in. Rookie mistakes over here, guys. Only rookie mistakes. How did that happen? That is the strangest thing I've seen. The little round guy came undone. From the bottom guy. So, guess we gotta tighten that. Okay. Now, can we even get this? Okay, good. That's the thing over the PCB. What's the thing? Oh, it's a silicone dampener. So there's a silicone dampener between the PCB and the... Man, these are annoying. So I guess I just need to tighten the bottoms on all of these. One, two, three, 5. I think that's all of them. So you can also get a silicone insert for the bottom of the case too, not for the PCB, like an additional piece. But my friend did not want it actually. He listened to a couple different like videos and he preferred, yeah, it's just case foam, yeah. Or PCB foam, I guess. I prefer silicone over foam. Yes, I am absolutely going to mod this board, just not today on stream. I may do it in the future on stream, but today I was just excited that it came in. So the plan is to tactiles with a PC plate silicone pad. Yeah, I'm very excited for this board. I think it's going to sound awesome. But yes, the plan is to mod this board. I'm going to lube all of the switches, and then I'm probably going to try out a new stabilizer mod, specifically Kara. I've literally never seen this before. I've mentioned this a couple times. They in here have, not Kara, that's what the board is called, but Rama works, putting shrink wrap, heat shrink, on your stab wires. I've never heard of that, but it sounds like it would be insane. It sounds like basically a better Holy mod. So I think I'm going to try that out. But we're going to do a test run on it first. Yes, I absolutely agree. PC plates are the best. Undoubtedly the best, in my opinion. I love PC plates. Other way around. Very big fan of PC plates. And this is going to make more sense because these are going to be more flush. I'll probably do some other modding to it too. I'm going to be tuning the crap out of this thing. With such a nice board, probably the nicest board I've put together, aside from my own personal one-of-a-kinder over there, I definitely want this thing to be pretty good. Voice 65. Dude, I am so excited for the Space 80 for when that thing drops for group buy. I'm not, my wallet's not excited for it, but I need to get it. I need the Evangelion board. That is precisely what these stab wires are for. Not wires, stabilizer housings. There it is. There we go. That is finally going good there. Alright, sick. So that is put together. Now it is time for switches. Hopefully it's a little, yes, much easier. I need dip since it's 3 a.m. here. You need a dip. Hey, no worries, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Zach. I always appreciate it. Per usual, your profile icon's pretty sick. Keep it rocking. And have a good one. Have a good one, Mr. British guy. If you want to send you free stuff, just do it. You don't mind. Okay. Well, I don't know about that, but I'll send you stuff if you buy it. Does that sound good? That sounds good to me. I gotta have my own Switch buying money. Get us a handful of these good old T1 tactile switches. No? Aww. Well, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. Oh, that went in properly. Alright, Zach, how about this? Instead of you paying, how about you send me free stuff, and then I'll send you free stuff? You probably already know my address by now, because I've doxed myself about 30 times. I have a feeling half of these switches are going to be busted. These are not going in very smooth. These, I don't know if these are these kale? They are kale. For some reason, these things are hella tight. Probably should just detach that. I don't know why I've left that in the whole time. Pretty sure my friend bought 80 T1s. But I could be totally wrong. He may have bought 70. I know I told him to buy a little extra just in case. If I absolutely shafted a couple of them, or maybe they wouldn't, some of them didn't work. Did that go through? Let's check. It looks like it. No, it does not actually. That did not go through. Damn it. That is the weirdest bend I've ever seen. You probably can't see it, but it's definitely still like a straight intact switch, just only the very tip bent. Just the tip. we got a motorcycle guy. Thinks he's pretty cool over there, huh? That one did not go through either. Having a tough time on this top row. These are not the best pliers to be straightening switches either. You've never been a switch? Not that it's because you have never put one in. Oh. Yeah. Hot swap sockets usually aren't this bad, in my experience, but these ones are tough. I've definitely bent many switches, though. My first board, the ID80, was kind of along the same lines as this one. But other boards, like, I've had no problem with in the past. I mean, this one I feel like I definitely bent switches there. I mean, I'm having to fix like almost every single one, it feels like at this point. I've got a feeling that there's going to be more. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Then we can do a typing test. I almost bought a car for myself, but I decided it wasn't probably a good idea because I literally just gotten my 67 Lite in, and I was like, man, that's another $200 I've got to spend on a relatively comparable board. However, the car is like kind of seeming pretty nice. And I definitely could have resold it had I not wanted it, but or at least I think I could have. I don't know. I don't know how much in demand these things are. I'd imagine pretty much anything from Rama probably goes back up and will get bought, but I could be wrong. Hot swap socket's so tight, so you... Yeah, these things are rough. Oh, God dang. All right, do we plug the daughter board in and test it? I think we should. Because I don't really want to finish putting this together if it's not working. Okay, so I was right. It does go facing upwards. However, this thing is a pain in the ass to get in the hole. It goes down. Faces downwards. Okay. Let's grab the USB and let's go to keyboard checker. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Delete. They don't have a backspace key? Oh, interesting. I is defective and tilde is defective. Oh, Larry, man, I didn't need you to hop in here to roast me like that. That's control. What is... Control is above shift. There's no caps lock. Z is down. B is down. N, M. Alt is good. I don't know what that is supposed to be, but I'm going to guess control. Windows is, oh, it does have a Windows key. What is this? Is that also Alt? Okay, so we've got a handful of things that need to be fixed here. Around 250 on my, okay. Interesting. So we've got no, that's not bent. It's definitely good. Was it this one? Also good. About that guy. Also good. So these probably just aren't showing up then. What about this end one? Because I feel like this could have been it. Nope. Also good. Z. Nope. Pins are solid. B. I think that's B. Z, X, C, V, B. B is bent to all hell. Let's fix that guy. Bent pins. My specialty. Z is working and B is working. That's what we'd like to see. Okay, sick. Now we need I and tilde, I think is what this is. This top one is definitely bent. QWERTYUI. And that is straight. Okay, for some reason I thought I just broke this for a second. That was kind of crazy. QWERTYUI. Try a different switch, I guess, right? And then this one is bent, so perform a little bit of surgery real quick. Try again. Eyes working, and escape is working. Whole board is up, good to go. Sick. It's nice to know. Okay, so let's see what the build guide says left. Switches are in. It tells us to put keycaps on, but I'm probably going to do keycaps last. I don't know. Maybe we do it first. We'll do keycaps first. This feels awkward to do it in this order. Feels so strange, but let's do it anyways. All right. I do want to clear out a little bit of the clutter here. We've kind of got a bunch of stuff everywhere. I don't know why I got this metal bowl out and just didn't use it, but let's use it now. Alrighty. So we will start with little Alolan Vulpix here. It's not going to center on, it's not going to focus. You can kind of see it. on the escape key. And this does not have F keys, so we will start with 1. I appreciate you guys all hanging around here. I like these T1s feels right now. I imagine they're going to feel even better in the actual case itself. These are, I believe, DSA? I think they're DSA. They're a uniform profile. I forget what keys these were. And it has a small backspace, I think. It's gonna be a bit awkward of a setup here. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the keycaps actually towards the end. Are these super washed out for you guys? Like, is the white super washed out on the camera? Because I may have to do some adjustments on my lighting. Like, there, that should be a little better. They could be XDA. So that sounded like something broke, but it didn't. Interesting. So if you're familiar with like NP profile, these are kind of like a less rounded NP profile. Only reason I know of NP is because I have an NP set. I do not own DSA or XDA, so I used to be really familiar with those profiles a while ago because I was really looking into them, but it's been a minute since I've been interested in other profiles, really, because I've pretty much only worked with Cherry at this point. Cherry and NP. XDA. Okay, sick. This has a, that's the shift. Is there another shift in here? There is. Sick. Okay. We've got a small shifty guy here. What? Okay, I'm confused. Let me plug in the daughter board. I think that's going to be helpful. At this point, because I don't really know what I'm doing. That is control. We've got ourselves a long control. We're probably going to keep it on shift, and we will just modify it later. This is backspace. So we've got a weird length backspace. Is that equivalent to the caps lock key? It is not, but it is, however, equivalent to this guy. And so that guy will go there. All right, yeah, let's keep going. Oh, Davis! Thanks for hopping in. Yes, it came. We are building it right now. You'll be getting your custom keycaps around early June. Where did you get custom keycaps from, man? Did you do, I forget that company. I see them on Instagram all the time. Yeah, Dave, I'm actually getting pretty close to finishing putting it together. Now, this is an unmodded build right now. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to mod the stabs and I'm going to mod the switches too. So at the moment, this is just to test it out, build it, see what it's like, not modded, and then we will go back in later. Them rattly as hell. I need to fix those stabs so they sound, oh, they sound wild. That is the shift. Okay. That does not sound like it went on. From some AliExpress guy that does dye sub. you'll have to show me because I'm pretty interested. $60 for a custom keycap. For a single keycap? Yeah, Dave, I was trying to do this secretively. But you found it. For a full kitting. Oh, okay. So for a full set. I don't need long shifts. We will use some of these novelties. Use little Vulpix right here. Actually, we're gonna use Vulpix on the. Is this Windows? Okay, we're gonna use Vulpix on the Windows key. And we will use ice for control. Alt, and that's probably also control or maybe function. So we're gonna do fire here for alt, and then maybe paw print for that final one. Just to switch them up, we need a mini shift, which I'm actually using right here. Do I have another keycap that length? Caps lock. Okay, good. We will put caps lock there. What is this key? That is probably a function key. Yep, it is. Is this also a function key? Let's try. Let's try to see if this copies. Nope, it does not copy. I don't know what this key is meant to do. These look fire. Yeah, if I just put a... Oh, yeah, you're getting ready to leave work. So... that guy is a little backslash, right? So we will use this numpad backslash, or... and we're actually going to rotate it. Does it work that way? No, it doesn't. No matter how you put it, it's gonna be wrong. But that's okay, right? No? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna put there. Guess we could just do a couple Vulpixes. So we'll do little guy for backspace, right? Or that's not backspace. Little guy for delete. And another little guy for that little icon there. And then we'll do inside of the, with the little background there. We need the space bar to cap it off. Oh, it is a smaller space bar. I may need to get, which luckily for me, and luckily for Dave, I make rookie mistakes sometimes, but that's okay. We've got a backup contingency plan here. Bam! Now this is from the NP set. Is that one short too? It's a little too short? No, it's the right length. I just apparently can't line up. There we go. And it matches, and it's also NP, so it's very similar to the XDA profile. So, and it's the right color. So sick. It did work out. It's like slightly a gap there. I do have another one. Let's see if the other one is any better. It seems to actually be slightly smaller. That looks like it's going to be our best bet as far as space bars go, and it's really not too far off, so I think it's a good idea to rock with that. RIP to the Lowland Vulpix, but it is what it is. Got to work with what you got. So we got the keycaps in place. Have not built in HHKB, so this is kind of awkward to work with. So we are going to start with the case now. Somehow we have to get this out. It's like clipped in somehow. I don't understand. There we go. So this actually clips on. That's interesting. So put that face down, and we need to take this, I believe we got to take this back plate off. Yes, we do. Okay, so let's get the thick boy screwdriver. These are in hella tight. Dave, you gonna be on Overwatch tonight? The last screw we've got, hell yeah. Oh, you gotta hit your Pokemon Go run. Were you hitting up JFK? Daniel, thanks for stopping by, man. How's it going? We are just getting into the meat of the build here, actually putting the board together, which is exciting. Now, these keycaps are not wanting to fit through here. What size do these need to be? These probably want to be small guys, and we've got plenty of Vulpixes to go around. So picking the ones that I think are the best. We'll try out the little small guys there. Daniel, if I may ask, how did you stumble upon my channel? Doing good. Still waiting for shipping on your car. Says might have watched somebody build theirs. Okay, sick. Yeah, I'd assume you found it then by looking up car builds. Yeah, I really appreciate some new people stopping by. It's been a pretty fun build. It is definitely a more complicated build for kind of a semi entry level board here. Been stumbling through it myself, but the build guide on it is very comprehensive, so that's nice. Hamaji Discord. Ah, sick. Yeah, I think you might be the first person who's come from the Hamaji Discord. I usually post in there, in the what's it called, self promo, and yeah, I think you might be the first one from stopping by, so yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, and the other person in chat here, Davis, he is the one who I'm building this board for. He's one of my buddies in real life, so I kind of pitched him on the Kara. It's a really dope looking board, so got him on the Kara with some T1s. If you do exclamation point build in the chat, you will see the overall build pieces here, and I need to get that bottom to show through properly. And keep in mind, I have not modified this at all. I will be doing the stabs and I will be doing the switches. So for the time being, it is not going to sound good, but it will when I'm done. I promise. Okay, so next stop on this, I'm going to imagine, is putting the daughter board on, mounting the daughter board. Yes. Ah, okay, good. I was like, I believe. Okay, so it goes face up. That's what I thought. Just wanted to be sure. We're going to do the daughter board, and then we've got to plug it in. Okay, sick. These little metal guys here. Daniel, are you pretty active in the Hamaji Discord? Or you kind of just yeah, I'm not super active in Hamaji's Discord. I usually more so am in Hipyo's Discord, if you are familiar with Hipyo Tech. Been talking with him for a while, and there's a couple other guys in there that I'm pretty cool with at this point. And you can see in here we've got Larry and Lockerish. Earlier we had Zach and Board Bear, which are all people I've kind of met through Hipyo's server, so as well as his channel. So I've kind of, everybody kind of supports each other in there, so it's pretty cool spot. So we've got that there, and there is okay, so we do not have an internal mount. Now we are going to connect the daughter board. Okay, sick. So I think I know where I'm going now. Believe this one goes in like that. Lockerish, that is you. That is you. Okay, hold on. Gonna snap that in place. And gotta get some screws on there. I believe they're the big ones. I think we got the big ones that go in here. And these actually have threaded slots for the screws to go. Lockers, do you are you active in any other keyboard communities, or I mean other Discords and stuff? Sub community would probably be a better term. I am throwing this screwdriver everywhere. Currently working on your own keycap set, but struggling with the Pantones as you don't have a Pantone book. Yeah. That's kind of a tough piece because, I mean, coloring is kind of hard to get right. It's kind of strange how, I feel like it's a little strange, at least in my opinion, how hard the keyboard community is on color accuracy. It's not something that I would have fully expected. You're only active on hippos. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, same, so. Two more screws, guys, and the build is complete. Insane. We're going to put the backspace back in the box. For some reason, I was not able to get this one to go in. So let's see if we can get it. Okay, good. We got it finally. Ali! Hey, how's it going, man? Gotta go now. Yeah, oh, wait. I guess you're not going to answer my question, but I appreciate you stopping by. I'm having a really tough time getting this to thread. It feels like it's slightly off balance over there. Like it looks even like it's slightly off. This top left is also a little off, but it's working its way in now. A nice shot of my elbow there. So let's see if we can't get that to thread. That's so strange. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna have to take this off camera for a second. There we go. Alright, let me screw this in real quick. Glad Ollie could make it. Now, one thing I don't see is rubber feet for this board. I'm not sure if it came with them. If not, I have my own that I could certainly use. I do not see any rubber feet. I definitely can get some, so that's not a problem at all. But that is kind of strange that I don't think it came with any. Oh, ha ha, that's what these are. These are not gasket mounts. These are the rubber feet. Alright, gonna clean up the space a little bit because these are the last few pieces we've got left. Move that out of the way. Spacebar, get out of the way, and we will be doing a typing test in no time. So I think these are the same on both slots, right? Looks like it. Let's test. Yes. Yes. Okay. It is like very slightly too long. You got that to work there. Giving your switches a workout on the board right now. And that one is also a little bit too long as well. Let's see if we can squish it in there. I think we've managed to do it for both sides, so I think we're good. Alrighty. Well, looks like we got to turn down the light again. Well, let's see what it looks like when turned off. Okay, it's pretty good lighting on that, I'd say. It's very bright. Let's go ahead and plug this sucker in. This thing is fresh. I'm very excited to test it out. So let's go ahead and bust out the handy dandy wrist rest. We're gonna pull up a window capture. I guess you don't necessarily need to see the typing test, but it may be a good idea. So let's go ahead and put that on here. That is Chrome keyboard checker. Let's make that a little smaller. And we will put that down here in the corner. And, okay. And we're going to go to Chipotle. No, we are not going to Chipotle. We are going to good old monkey type. Okay, sick. There we go. We got monkey type up. I'm going to move my mic now down closer so you guys can hear what's going on. So sorry for those noises. Let's go ahead and do a quick typing test on the Kara. I gotta pull up my Let's go first. Okay. That space bar is freaking gnarly. Those things need fixed. That rattle. Woo! Man, that's crazy. But the actual keys sound pretty good. This profile was really hard for me to get in the hang of, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think it sounds pretty good. Let's do another one. The space bar sounds like a vintage board. Yeah, it's also like a long space bar. I think it's a 7 unit. And so it's it's like, I feel like that makes it even louder, right? Yeah, Davis, the space bar will sound much better by the time you get the board. I'm not used to the backspace being right here instead of up top. Kind of threw me off. Oh man. I'm getting waxed on this. That Dell Optiplex 2000 spacebar. Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more typing test here. Let me see if the notebook has anything about the RGB, because this RGB, like Christmas lights, is kind of obnoxious. Here we go. So this is a function key. Hold this for layer 3. Dang it, I lost where I was. Okay, so top row. There we go. That's RGB off. Let's see what it looks like. So it looks pretty good. I'm gonna adjust the lighting a little bit again. Should be a bit better. Yeah, that looks a lot more manageable. Sorry about the shadow. That is my mic being like right over top of it. Lockerish, I know you're a little bit crazy, huh? Like watching me struggle over here. Let's go for another one actually. Now that the RGB is off. Oh, sorry about that. Now that the RGB is off, I'll be a lot better. Watch. 104. See, a lot better. That was like plus what? Plus 16 on the speed there. I think it was at 92 last. Told you, RGB, man, made me bad. But let's disconnect this. Let's show it off directly to the camera here. And we're going to take the window capture out. Pretty awesome looking, honestly. I really like the way the novelties turned out here. Especially, like, they gave us so many novelties. It was pretty insane in this keycap set. So I was able to fill them out in, in some good spots. So it actually worked out pretty well here. Let's get a side profile. It's a very thick board. Like, this thing is really tall. Here's the back, the butt. Check out that butt. Here's the bottom. It looks pretty sick on the underneath. And these are stock T1s. Like, stock T1s sound pretty great. They're only going to sound better looped, so. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Probably going to get ready to head on out here. Beautiful. Yeah, Dave, I'm very happy with it. And I'm sure it'll be nice for you when you get it. You may want a wrist rest if you don't have one, though, because this thing is rather tall. Look at that. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, the stock sounds great. Hey, thank you, Daniel, for hopping back in. Yeah, the T1 stocks are actually impressively good sounding. Davis, I will say you're gonna have a tough time adjusting to this keycap set. It might take a little bit, but once you get it, you'll be fine. Yeah, I can't wait to smooth out that like leaf ping and the spring ping in these things. Once that's all done. These things are going to be really nice sounding, I think. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. I think a little yawn going on there, but so you're gonna suck at Overwatch? No, you'll be better actually because of this board. But thanks for stopping by. I should be doing probably another stream with this board here soon, modding it or at least showing it off when it's done. Maybe a video coming out with that. I've been pretty lazy with videos. I still have to do a video for my my Playmaker Jelly keyboard. That's the the Ghoul boards specific. I have a stream up on my YouTube channel of that, building that, if anybody's interested. Daniel, yeah, I've got quite a bit of content if you're interested in anything else I've done. Nothing too high quality here. I'm not out here trying to be the next Hamaji. I'm just out here doing something fun, just a hobby I've picked up. I'm gonna turn on my webcam here, get my mic back up to my face and stuff. But yeah, it's just something I've been doing for fun, hobby I picked up during COVID, and I've been doing YouTube for years now, so it's just something that I wanted to, I don't know, I got a bunch of friends into getting boards, and just something I've been rocking with. So if you're interested in seeing any of my other builds, check out my channel. So until next time, guys,